In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the new prototype version of the Paul McBeth Discraft Malita. So here's what it looks like. It's a 5.5 -1.1. Supposed to be kind of a smaller profile of a BUZZZ. So we're really excited to test this one out. Shout out Jeff from Discgolf. Yeah, it's a really cool looking disc. I'm excited to see what Tour Series stuff they put out with this disc. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of a BUZZZ, but we're gonna try it out. I have a hex here that we're gonna review. I'm gonna do the forehand. Ben's out there. He's gonna do the backhand in a little bit. So we're gonna start it. Before we start, I just want to give a special shout out to Jeff down at Disc Insanity for allowing me to review these discs. If you're in the Allentown area, go check out his shop. Information will be on the screen. Ready? Let's throw some discs. All right. We're gonna start off with the hex. Kind of flat, I think. Will be good. Yep, so had that straight look. It was gonna tail off, just kind of went straight. So now we're gonna try the Malita. Yeah. Same thing, maybe a touch less stable. The first glance, that's flawed. I also just want to point out that we do have a bit of wind in here as well. We're kind of on top of, if you guys are in the Allentown area, you guys know of Jordan Creek. We're on top of the soccer field, right across from the parking lot. So it's gonna be a little bit more windy. Now we're gonna try throwing them on a bit of hyzer. See if it flips up, or see if it kind of rides the overstable. Okay. Hex first. Yeah. Flipped up the flat and went straight. That one definitely has a little bit more turn for the forehand. Very interesting.
All right, we're gonna get some backhand throws with the new Malita now. I am very excited about this one because it's just a different rim profile, but it's supposed to fly like a BUZZZ or a hex or any of those, that kind of slot. I'm currently throwing a hex right now, so I'm very familiar with how it flies. But I'm excited to try this one. So let's get a baseline with the hex first. Not gonna do any max power drives, just gonna try to be controlled. So the hex has a really nice, just throw it on, just touch a hyzer, it flips up the flat and just rides. I have a feeling this is gonna be ever so slightly less understable, but let's give it a try. Yeah, I mean, that fly is just dead straight. It's got a bunch more glide than the hex does as well, which is what I'm looking for to not replace the hex, but more so to complement it. All right, now we're gonna get kind of not necessarily as hard as I can throw, but put a little bit more power behind it. That one just got up on me a little bit in the wind. We're gonna try one more. We're gonna try to throw it on a touch it Anheuser, because I've thrown it on hyzer already, so I'm gonna try a touch of Anheuser. All right, we're gonna try to give it a little bit of height A little bit of anhyzer release, or at least flat. No, not give it any hyzer. Yeah, so that's a beautiful, just fairway. Just you want to throw flat, or even flex it a little bit. It'll still come back. It's not going to be like any buzzes that I've thrown, especially the premium plastic ones. When I throw them on flat or even high, a little bit of anhyzer, they just kind of dive off to the right and they never actually fade. It's just mostly turn. So that one was nice to see it actually come out of that at the end, but it still just held that line all the way out and then had a nice fade at the end. So very happy with that one.
Alrighty, and that was the throws with the Malita. What'd you think?
I like it a lot. It's going in the bag.
Anything else?
It's going in the bag.
Anything else?
It's just going in the bag. It's a less understable buzz, a little bit less flippy, flies a little bit straighter. You can actually put this on a full flex shot and it will come out of it. I think the buzz doesn't come out of it. Yeah, it won't be replacing my hex. It'll be going in to complement the hex.
Yeah. So personally, I've never been a big fan of Discraft mid-ranges. The only mid-range I've really liked is the BUZZZ, shockingly.
Oh yeah, big jump.
I feel like it just doesn't work on a forehand unless you have that really smooth, perfect forehand, like a Paul McBeth forehand or a Jeremy Colling forehand. I just feel like any line, like I really tried putting some hyzer on it and it just rolled right over. And it obviously comes out with a little wobble. I'm not the best at forehands, just so you know. But it's a very cool looking disc. I was watching Ben throw it, picking him up. It goes very far. So, and it seemed to follow the line he put it on. So I really liked watching it fly. Definitely a touch less stable to the hex, which is what we reviewed it with. Yes, more stable. But it won't go in my bag personally. But Jeff down at Discgolf got a lot of them, so definitely check them out. Very pretty color, really cool looking disc. Like I said before, I'm really excited to see what the Tour Series stuff is and what other stuff they're going to put out if they change it, because this is the prototype version of it, so that could mean they could change it at some point, change something about it. But I mean, I feel like this is what Paul McBeth kind of wanted, so it'll work pretty well for him, considering he's one of the best of all time. Any other thoughts that you had?
No, it's going in the bag.
Alrighty, and that was the review of the new
Discraft Malita.
Malita.